Omasirichi, this movie, oh gosh, guys, reviewing this movie, you guys know that this is the first epic movie or village movie, however you want to call it, is the first movie I'm actually reviewing on this channel. Yes, I watched this movie and I was like, oh wow, this is actually sweet. So maybe once in a while I'm going to be watching epic movies and I'll be reviewing them because they do have some quite interesting storylines as well on Masirachi. Yeah, so now let's get into this movie is on Boss Lady Flex TV. So that's the channel you're gonna find this movie, epic movie um to be frank with you, this is actually a good story. Now this movie on Masirachi talks about a girl who is supposed to choose a princess, like a lady, or choose a maiden who is going to be blessing the people or blessing the villagers, basically. So it can be anybody as far as you're a maiden, young lady in the village, you can be selected. Now, the girls choose this innocent, pure lady. Now, when you are being chosen, not all the attention comes on you. So the attention was not divided between this chosen lady and the princess. So basically, the princess became jealous and realized that people were not giving her the necessary respect and giving her all the attention anymore. So she turned evil, basically. And you can just imagine to the extent that she went to just, kill this innocent girl that was selected by the gods, basically. So yeah, that's what this movie is about. Now, let's talk about the characters. Let me start with Sharon Ifedi. Now, she was the chosen goddess. Yeah, she was a chosen. She was very soft-spoken. She was actually really interesting here. I think her character was supposed to be peaceful, calm, soothing, welcoming. I think that was the character that she's supposed to portray, and I think she did exactly that. I love how she was calm in that nature, and I love the whole transformation when she was selected as let's say the white goddess or something. Yes, I love the outfit change, the makeup, the eyebrows, the black pencil was just so deeply done. When it comes to epic movies, I mean, with their costume, they wear one costume throughout, except maybe you are royalty or something that they change accessories, or maybe a maiden who is competing with something, then they change their clothes. But I mean, with her, occasions she needed to change outfit, and I think costume wise that was beautiful. The makeup, very nice. I mean, that was cool as well. Then talking about her acting, just like I said, she was supposed to be calm and welcoming, soft spoken. The only thing that I didn't like about Sharon's acting was when the men were fighting over her. That scene, I don't know the confusion that was going on. She's supposed to calm the situation. It was as if she didn't have the power or control to control these men. Basically, she was out of control. She didn't have that authority to be able to control this man. That was so sad to me. I think that was really, really sad. At this point I was like, can't she just make this man just stop, just basically stop all the fight? But she wasn't able to do that. I'm like, so what's the point? What power, authority does she have? That was sad. Then let's talk about the princess. I don't know her name. The princess acting was really good. I enjoyed how she was so angry all the time. She was in love with Maleek's character. I don't know his name. She was in love with Maleek, and Maleek was in love with the chosen maiden. You know that thing. So her character, princess, she didn't get the attention. She became jealous. I love everything, how evil she was, and I don't know. Another thing again I want to talk about is her the last scene, which obviously I don't know if there's going to be part two of this movie or there's going to be continuation. I don't know how it's going to be, but she tried to kill the priestess and then tender rather strike her. So the question is, they didn't even show whether she died. I think she died. Yeah, I think she died. So, but they rushed the ending of the movie. That's my point. The ending was just rushed too much. Then another thing that I want to talk about is the fact that we didn't see. Okay, I think we saw the king once, and that was a little bit weird because most times, epic movies, we mostly see the king, the queen, most of the time. Like they have a lot of scenes. Here in this movie, the king appeared only once, if I'm not mistaken, once. And I'm like, how? Why? Did the king even appear? If I can remember. So that was something that I didn't like about this movie. Then let's talk about Maleek and the other guy. Oh, they were fun in the movie. I love how they were so interesting to watch. I love how Maleek was straight up telling the princess, like, you know what? I'm not interested. And I love how the disgust in his face was always showing anytime the princess is trying to woo him and encourage him to visit her. Like you could see his facial expressions showing that he wasn't interested, even though he asked the opposite. So that is really nice. If you read his face, you know that this guy's not interested in you, but he's still very respectful and showing up. So that was something I like about Maleek's acting. And one of my favorite scenes is when they were doing manual job, fetching water, sweeping, and stuff like that. The fight, I think that was actually my favorite scene out of this movie. And also the farm where the two men again were fighting. Then I want to talk about the lady that was gossiping. Oh, this was another interesting character. I think her character was the comedy in this movie. She was she was just a funny character. She was just lying to everybody that the gods have chosen her. She saw a chick that's like, a baby fowl chick, and thought that was the sign. I was like, this thing is not even pure white. What is she talking about? That was a very funny inclusion in this movie. I like that so much. Whoever thought about it, kudos. You did super, super, super well with that. And also, I love the guy that was playing Sharon's brother. That was also a very comic character right there. So, look, this movie is interesting. I would definitely recommend if you're a fan of epic movies. Definitely, you should be open-minded and then you enjoy the comedy aspect of this movie. So, yeah, rate it. And lastly, before I end the video, I also love the cinematography of this movie. Oh, yes, guys. Cinematography on point. I don't know. I think some or most of these producers who give us epic movie, they do a better job at giving better cinematography for these epic movies than these Lagos and Abuja movies. I don't know why, but yeah, it is what it is. So that was really, really, really good. I love that about this movie. Rating it, I'm going to give it 5/10. Let me just be in the middle of it. So yes, Omasirichi showing on Boss Lady Flex Original. So do well to watch, guys. I'll see you on the next video.